Everyone talks about pro wrestling, but everyone talks about which era of wrestling was the best. Everyone talks about an era of attitude, the golden age of pro wrestling. But now, there is a new style of wrestling, a new breed of wrestling, an era which will never be defeated. New breed wrestling.
He actually was the one that introduced me to pro wrestling, and pretty much that was the start of a love that continues to this day. I grew up watching mostly WWF, but at the same time I saw plenty of the NWA stuff. Not only NWA, but AWA used to be on ESPN, yes. So I saw AWA stuff. I sought out as a kid. I sought out as much pro wrestling as I could. And I actually remember in like 4th and 5th grade, I would make brackets. I would have tournaments. So, of course, when my mom went to the store, the first place I would go would be the magazine section, and I would check out all the magazines, right? And I knew all the wrestlers' names. I didn't see them on TV because I didn't get all the stations in my area. But I knew all the wrestlers' names, and so I would follow them through the magazines, and I would make up my own tournaments. I would never get it to completion, but I'd make up brackets. And that was some good times back in the younger days. That would be my later teen years, through watching WWF and looking at magazines. Oh, well, there's more out there than just WWF, and so you start looking for stuff, and you find the AWAs on ESPN. And my dad was in the military, and there was actually an AWA show that came to the base we was on, and I begged my mom to go to it, and she wouldn't take me. Really? I still resent that. But as the years went on, WWF was turning more and more cartoonish, and people that have followed for a long time, they'll recognize Duke the Dumpster Droese and Doink the Clown, and just stupid gimmicks that were out there that were geared toward kids, because that was their main audience, was kids. If they could bring the kids in, they could draw the parents in with them, because the parents got to pay to get the kids into the shows, right? So probably middle teenage years, I'm starting to lose, or maybe early teenage years, I'm starting to lose interest in wrestling. I turned 16 years old, I get a job at McDonald's flipping hamburgers, right? So there was a guy named Terrell that worked at McDonald's that my brother and I worked at, and Terrell was a pro wrestling fan, and he found out that we were pro wrestling fans, and he says, "Have you ever seen ECW?" And we're like, "What's that?" And so we were turned on to ECW in probably 93 time frame, maybe 92, but probably most likely 1993. And my love of pro wrestling just came rushing back, because you had a different product that was geared to a different audience, that was stuff that I haven't seen before. You had guys that were getting thrown through tables, guys that were getting hit with frying pans in the head, guys that were getting hit with steel chairs, and you don't see this stuff on Vince's product, because at the time it was all geared toward kids, and you can't have that kind of stuff on TV for kids, right? So 16 years old, my love of pro wrestling comes flooding back with ECW, and that was, that I guess kind of got me back into WWF and WCW a little bit. But ECW is what I was following primarily.
Superstar Steve is a formidable opponent. He is a world traveler as well. He's done multiple trips to Japan and wrestled there. he is back here. Oh, he wastes absolutely no time with a big boot to the gut and some. There's a knee lift after a series of punches. Massive chop. Massive chop to the chest of Derek Stone. The superstar is wasting no time.
He's relentless. He is just not letting up. He's not giving him a second to respond to anything, which I think is smart because someone the size of Derek Stone gets a hold of you, he's not letting go until he's good and ready.
Absolutely. The superstar not being paid by the hour. He's trying to get this one done quickly. Derek Stone
One
with the block.
slip up. It's all it takes for him to take control.
Coming back with offense of his own. Oh, but the superstar, again, going to the midsection with that big elbow. There's a forearm to the face. And an eye rake along the top rope. Tried and true offense from the superstar.
Absolutely.
Derek Stone with a boot and a punch.
Oh.
That headbutt. Wow. No one's really getting the upper hand in this one.
It's just back and forth.
Every time you think that one of them has an advantage, the other cuts them off, and it's just a very closely. It's a tight competition here between these two.
Sure. I mean, they come from similar backgrounds. They've been to a lot of the same places, wrestled a lot of the same people. They probably can see each other's move coming before their opponents thought to perform it.
Absolutely. Into the ropes. Misses with the lariat. Oh! Superstar Steve, though, stops short and delivers another elbow. Off the ropes. You're not going to take down Derek Stone that easily.
Oh.
Big flying.
Oh, and he's tied up in the ropes. This isn't good.
Flying shoulder tackle.
Oh, the ref tries to step in there. Superstar Steve will get his licks in when he can, though.
Absolutely. Derek Stone is just at the mercy of the superstar right now. Stuck in those ropes. The superstar letting everybody know who he is. Big boot. While Derek Stone remains trapped in those ropes. Referee Rex backing up the superstar, trying to provide a little bit of space.
The referee needs to get a little bit more control of the situation. That's uncalled for.
Oh! The superstar miscalculated, flew over the top rope, landed in a heap, and in the process freed Derek Stone from those ropes.
He got some air on that one. I'll be interested to see if he can make this 10 count.
Absolutely. He's to his feet, dazed, woozy, but he's still moving.
Sneaking up behind him.
Stone got out. You see, and I don't understand Derek Stone coming outside. Why not stay in the ring, let the superstar get the count out, you take the win, you go to the pay window.
If you're that determined to give someone a wedgie, you will follow them to the ends of the earth to do it.
Motivation is a beautiful thing.
It really is.
Reversal.
Oh, another big elbow.
Snap mare. And a cover. 2 count. And Derek Stone's out. Superstar just mildly protesting that count.
I wouldn't be too pushy with this ref. He looks like he's seen some things.
The good old eye rake with the bottom of the boots. Superstar has had enough of the crowd.
Well, he's not exactly getting a philosophy lesson.
Comes in, big lariat into the corner. Dropping Derek Stone down.
We might be at a point where it's hard for him to come back from this.
Big chop from the superstar, followed with an elbow. Another chop coming. There we go.
No effect whatsoever.
Oh, but
now
that just seems to
making him mad.
There's a block. Oh! Drops him down. Looked like he was going for a figure 4, but
back to the corner. Go with what you know.
Superstar has had a lot of success working Derek Stone's abdomen, kicks, punches, using his shoulder to drive him into the corner. It's really worked out for him well. But, Derek Stone with snake eyes, dropping the superstar into the top turnbuckle.
His chiropractor's happy to see that, I'm sure.
Possibly his dentist as well.
Hey, we've got a dentist backstage.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, not a lot of flash or high flying out of these two, just a lot of hard hitting, smash mouth action.
And a sleeper. But Derek Stone has no time for that big backdrop to get out of that sleeper hold. Just a cover with his arm, but the superstar is out and just after a 1 count. Derek Stone trying to rally the crowd behind him. Blocks.
At a certain point after this match, Superstar Steve might just want to crawl inside of an ice machine because he is going to be feeling some of this for a long time.
Big gut shot by Derek Stone, and now the Superstar is caught in the ropes. But Derek Stone is not taking advantage. He's kind of... now he's after it.
Hitting him like he's going for the high score.
Yeah. He frees the Superstar and tosses him into the middle of the ring. Got him up for like a Death Valley Driver type of move. Airplane spin. Superstar's a little bit disoriented there from that spin. Schoolboy. Kick out by the Superstar. And another shot to the midsection. Superstar going back to the well. Big knee. And another one. Ooh. Spinning back elbow and a big boot. But he missed with it. And Derek Stone follows up with a punch. Oh!
Saw that coming.
Superstar's fired up. Went for a body press. Derek Stone had him. Dropped him.
Big man going up.
He's going up. Vader bomb. And there's your winner for tonight, Derek Stone. Little taste of revenge for Derek Stone, getting back that win that he lost back in Fulton to the Superstar. Nice victory for Derek Stone.
Hey, Harley Race has a school he's opening up in Eldon, Missouri, so I'm like, that would be great. So I was like, I need to go down there. I need to check out this school. And so I went down. It was a weeknight. It was like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. I come down and I look, as I'm walking, it's right across the street from where we are now, but as I'm walking across the parking lot to go into the door, I could see guys that were in there training, so I knew guys were in there. I open the door, I walk in, and I sat down on a couch, and I'm just sitting there. Well, they stopped doing what they was doing, right? Nobody was moving an inch. They're all just staring at me. I'm like, a referee at the time by the name of Skippy Johnson came over and was like, can I help you out? And I was like, hey, thinking about training at the school, wanted to come down, sit in on some of the training and see what it was like. Well, we can't have guys sit in on the training. It's closed door training, but if you'd like to schedule a tryout, we can schedule a tryout. Oh, okay, cool, I'd love to. Because I had done my research and knew that you had to be in shape to be a wrestler, my cardio was above everybody else that was doing any training that night. But I remember as I'm trying out, I'm going through all this cardio stuff, and Skippy's getting mad because I'm not getting blown up. And all the other wrestlers or all the other guys that were there training were getting mad because they were getting blown up because Skippy was trying to blow me up, but it wasn't blowing me up. So they were mad at me, and they were mad at him because he was trying to get me to blow up, and it just wasn't working. So anyway, as the tryout's going on, at some point towards the end of it, Harley Race comes out and sits on the couch, and I'm sitting there doing some cardio exercise. And the only thing going through my mind was, holy crap, that's Harley Race, And so I did the tryout, and Skippy gave me information on the school. I wasn't blown away with it, but Harley's name was attached to it. So I could come down, train at the Harley Race Wrestling Academy, have my name attached to that, and still live at home, which was 30 minutes away, working construction, so I had a pretty decent job, making decent money. I could live at home still. Why not? So that's how I got into it.
Look at that. Look at that. Superstar Steve just playing with him. Look at that. Just playing with him. Now, if you ask me, I kind of think that's a little disrespectful on that part there.
Sure.
But that's Superstar Steve.
Kyle needs to earn his respect.
That's like he's don't even want to waste his time. Look like Travis Cook is taking Steve. Are they going out? Well, the ref was counting them. Maybe Superstar Steve and Mr. Travis Cook just feel like they don't want to waste their time with him. Superstar Steve slides back in before the 10 count's made. There's the lockup. Little show of power between each other. Got him against the rope. Referee calls for the break. Let's see if Kyle, sorry to cut you off, let's see if Kyle did get the clean break.
So for one time tonight, the referee actually did something wrong. Need a clean break here. Come on now. He needs a break.
Yeah, but see how the referee stepped in there? That is what you need to do. Superstar Steve getting a little frustrated already. He's going to go out and redo some strategy on his game plan here. Travis Cook yelling at the referee. Well, I'm starting to believe that Kyle Roberts did come with his game face on, and he wants to leave with that gold belt tonight.
I'll say that he's awful poised tonight. I think Superstar Steve's trying to get him out of his game plan, but it's not happening at all.
And there we go, working each other on the ropes, got him into the neutral corner. So we see a clean break from the Superstar. Got his hands up, look like doing a clean breaking. Oh, a little shove in the corner, shove back. Kyle Roberts ain't going back down from him. And there's a hard kick to the gut, couple forearms to the back. Hard forearm to the side of the head.
Now we're going to get a wrestling lesson.
Good shoulder block by Kyle Roberts. Well, there's a nice little leg trip there on Kyle Roberts. Going around back, putting his head down. What's he doing here? He's trying to roll him up. 1, 2. Superstar Steve kicks out.
Travis was regrouping Steve on the floor.
Well, it looks like Steve just kind of nodded his head like, what's going on here? This ain't what I expected. Look at this Kyle Roberts. Boy, he's got the moves. Pulls him up again. 1, 2. Superstar Steve kicks out. That was close. That was close. Travis Cook on the outside yelling at his man there. And hard kicks. The referee needs to get in there and stop that. He's in the corner. The referee is telling him to back off on the corner. They got the count of 5. Nice reversal. Steve whips him into the corner. Double kick pushes Steve back.
Steve's playing into Kyle's hands here. He needs to slow down, back up. Take a minute. Take a powder. You're the champion. Kyle has to beat him. He doesn't have to beat Kyle.
That's right. And look at this move. That's one way to wear your opponent down, just rolling around the ring a little bit.
I've never seen that before.
I bet you Travis Cook is wondering what the heck he's gotten himself into signing this match with Kyle Roberts.
Another close spin. Steve needs to take a powder, take a break.
Yeah, Steve was completely caught off guard. This Kyle Roberts is definitely a whole different wrestler than the kind that Steve was used to working here in the ring. Hey, he's just taking wild swings. He's all loopy. Well, I guess he's trying to take a sit down there for a minute. Try to get the cobwebs cleared. Hard kick to the back.
This young punk, this kid is taking it to him.
I don't know about the punk part of it. Young Kyle Roberts. Kyle Roberts has been around. Kyle Roberts was actually on WWE Raw a few months back. So he's used to playing the big time.
Smart move by Steve here, taking an attack again.
He's been doing some touring up the north side of the states up there too. So Kyle Roberts, he's gotten around just like Superstar Steve. But I just don't think Kyle Roberts has the experience that the NBW champion carries in his back pocket. Travis Cook having a little talk with his man right there.
Well, I was going to say he was doing the smart thing, not going to the floor, but
it looks like we got a little chase going around the ring. Steve rolls in, Kyle rolls in. High leg to the face. Nice move from Kyle Roberts. Goes for the pin, 2. Superstar Steve kicks out at 2. I still think Steve might be a little loopy from that little rolling around the ring a little while ago.
I think Steve is stunned at how much this kid is bringing. I don't think he was prepared for how prepared Kyle Roberts is.
I don't think he was. I think he kind of underestimated Kyle Roberts here a little bit. But I know Superstar Steve, he's going to figure something out. He's going to wait for this young man to make a mistake, and he's going to capitalize on it. And then you're going to see Superstar Steve just unleash.
Leaning on him a little bit. And the ref needs to check to make sure that's not a choke.
Yeah, ref did check. I just saw that. Taking the fingers underneath the arm, make sure it's not a chokehold. Down to 2. Kyle Roberts quick back up. Steve there. Steve cut him off quick with that gut shot. Big chop. The Superstar Steve probably has one of the most dangerous chops in the business. Little slide over from Roberts.
Roberts has Steve out of his game plan. When's the last time you see Steve throw a drop kick?
Yeah, that's Superstar Steve's lost it this time. Nice reversal in the corner again. Well, Steve came that time ready for the double legs up.
There we go.
Yeah, I think Steve's catching on now. Referee over there checking on Kyle Roberts. Big hard kick to the chest. Another one. I think he's got the Superstar a little upset right now. Nice snapmare. Hard kick to the back. But Kyle Roberts is feeling that one. You can see the red already starting to show. So Kyle Roberts is in there with true legend in the Indies right now. Superstar Steve has definitely made his mark in professional wrestling. Big forearm shot to the back.
Take him apart. Piece by piece.
Travis Cook looking on. He's liking what he's seeing now. I think they finally conquered the game plan of Kyle Roberts.
No wasted movement at all from Steve. Everything has meaning.
Steve don't play the crowd at all. I've known this guy for a long time. He don't play the crowd. He don't care about the crowd. Kyle Roberts still hurting from that sharp blow to the back. Steve sets him up. Nice backbreaker. Goes right into a pin. Down to 2.
Frustration on Steve's part.
He did, but look what Steve's done. He's already got Kyle Roberts just kind of slowly getting out of the game now. getting up slower. He don't have that fast energy he had just a few minutes ago. Steve slowly just kind of strutting over. Big forearm to the side. Rocks him all the way back to the corner. Kyle returns with one of his own. Another one. Looks like they're trading forearms. Big hit from the back. Big shoulder hit from the back by Superstar Steve. And there's some big arms to the back of Kyle Roberts.
Just slowly taking him apart.
Looks to me like Superstar Steve is sending a message to Kyle Roberts, letting him know who he's in there with. He's in there with the world champion.
Wrestling legend.
Kyle Roberts, big slide kick to the side of the head. That might have knocked Superstar Steve out. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Steve gets his shoulder up, coming down on the 3. Referee in the right spot at the right time.
I'll say Kyle's giving it a go. He's impressed me tonight.
Superstar Steve does another big knee drop to the back. Lays another boot in. He's really focused on that back.
Now it's time to get down to business. It's serious time.
Superstar Steve definitely working that lower back area. Big hits to the back. And that is all legal. Travis Cook over there cheering on his guy.
Looks like he's happy. He should be happy.
Big suplex. One. Superstar Steve getting up.
This kid's got moxie. Other kids would have quit by now. Kyle Roberts is putting on a show.
Steve looking around like, what do I got to do to finish this young man off?
Choke him.
Come on, Superstar Steve don't do that kind of stuff. Going for a big splash off the rope. Kyle Roberts rolled out of the way. Steve's feeling that one. Made him knock the air out of him a little bit.
You can't let Kyle get back on his feet.
Kyle has got some dangerous feet. He uses his feet a lot, as you see right there. He can throw some kicks, and when they do, they connect every time. Nice drop kick. Connecting with Steve right on the side.
That one stunned him.
Reverse kick. Knee to the back. Looks like Steve's getting a taste of his own medicine there, what he was doing earlier. Look at these blows from young Kyle Roberts. He is very dangerous with them leg shots. Oh. Wow. Never saw that coming. Does a peg leg. Going back, caught Steve right on the back of the head.
Travis needs to do something.
Travis over in the corner shaking his head. He's not liking what he's seeing. 2 big hits. Superstar Steve is down. Again, this is for the New Breed Wrestling World title being held by Superstar Steve. Travis Cook trying to stand out of the way.
Big move.
That was a big move over the top. Superstar Steve is down. Kyle pops right up. Looks like he's getting a second wind here. You can see his lower back's hurting. You can see the welts on the back. You know, to be honest with you, I might have underestimated Mr. Roberts there for a minute. Jeremy, because
Scott, I can admit to it. I really didn't think that Kyle had a shot at this, and he's giving it.
this cross body off the top. 1, 2.
No!
Whoa! Very close. I thought we had a new champion right
If I
there.
was Travis and I was Steve, I'd be out of there. Take the count out. Go home. Fight another day.
Steve calling timeout. There's no timeout in this sport. Now there's the experience of a veteran in the ring right there, grabbing the tights and dragging him in. Trying to buy him some time.
We knew that Kyle would make a mistake at some point, just from his experience. It looks like it's starting to show through a little bit.
Mr. Bob Orton standing ringside, keeping a good eye on this match. Steve just giving him some forearms. There's some clotheslines, I apologize for that, right across the top rope there. Bulldog out of the corner. This might be it right here. Referees 1, 2. Whoa. Another.
That was a slow count.
That count looked consistent to me there.
Consistently slow.
Superstar Steve figuring out what he's got to do. He knows Kyle's in there to win this match. He's not taking it life like he was earlier. Both these guys are putting on a heck of a match. Big knee. There's the big knees to the head. Steve with the big kick across the face. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kyle Roberts gets that shoulder up before the count of 3. Referee checking on him. And you can tell Superstar Steve's getting a little bit frustrated.
Well, I would be too. This young kid just won't go away.
Well, that's why he got this title shot with him, because he's proven himself that he can hang in there with the champs, and he won the shot. We gave him a shot. Steve getting him in the corner. Referee needs to break this. Get Superstar Steve back. What's he got going here? Steve telling the ref to get out of the way.
The only time he listened all night.
The referee still doing the count. Looks like he's trying to superplex him off the top. Powell's blocking it. Few hits to the ribs. It's dangerous being up here. Yeah. Is he going for a big splash off the top?
If he hits this, this is over.
Big splash. Travis Cook. What's Travis Cook doing up on the ring now? Here we go. That's what I'm saying. He's always has to interfere.
He's just protecting his guy. That's his job.
His guy's holding his own. There's no reason for Travis Cook to be up there. The referee's telling him to get down. He has no business being up there. Kyle Roberts is not focused. Steve just nailed him with the super kick. And there's 3. Can you believe that, Jeremy?
I can. Right there. That are the New Breed Wrestling Heavyweight Champions, Superstar Steve, showing why.
Travis Cook causing no distraction. Bob Orton standing over here just off to the side of us here, just shaking his head. Who's that? Was that Leland Race? Why is Leland Race in there? Uh-oh. Travis Cook is giving them orders to beat Kyle Roberts down. This ain't good for Kyle Roberts.
Oh, I feel sorry for this young kid here.
Again, just don't mess with the Travis Cook organization. Hard chop from Steve. Referees need to get in there and stop this. Leland Race has no business being in this ring whatsoever.
The match is over. Why not? The match is over.
Somebody needs to come out and help Mr. Roberts here. Referee's trying to get order, arguing with Travis Cook. Travis Cook just ignored him. Kurt Gannon rolls in the
what's
ring.
He got to do? What business is it of him?
Well, obviously Gannon still has issues since the family kind of beat him down earlier this evening. Gannon getting in there trying to take control. Ram Superstar Steve into Leland Race right there. Gannon sets him up for a suplex. Hard suplex.
He has no business being there at all, Scott.
He don't, but
he has no business with this at all.
Another suplex to Leland Race. Kurt Gannon holding his own against the Travis Cook organization. Uh-oh, now he's locking eyes with Travis Cook. This ain't going to be good for Travis Cook.
That's just the manager. He shouldn't be putting hands on him at all. No!
He's got his hands on him. Look, uh-oh, Travis Cook. Leland Race gets him from behind.
Lord, Leland Race.
Again, here's the numbers. The numbers are always going to come out ahead. 3-on-1, 3-on-2. 3 is going to win every time.
That's what Eldon had coming in handy, isn't it?
Yes. Common Core taught me that.
After that.
Who are these guys? Who are these guys? These guys wasn't even on the card.
The ref calling for people from the back to come help. What are they going to do?
Well, these guys don't know what they're getting into. Don't ever walk into the Travis Cook family like that. That's what happens. They'll throw you right back out. You do not mess with the Travis Cook organization with Superstar Steve and Leland Race in there. Now Travis giving some kicks at Kurt Gannon. Like I said, it's all about numbers. 3-on-2.
No, what?
Hold up, Jeremy. Look who's walking in here.
That's Bob Orton.
Hall of Famer WWE Cowboy Bob Orton is in the ring.
Now what business does he have being in
What
there?
is going on? Hard hit to Leland Race. He moved out of the way. Superstar Steve tried to get in it. Uh-oh. Look at these hard jabs.
I've seen everything now, Scott.
Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. is in the ring of New Breed Wrestling. Oh, looks like he wants to lay some punishment on
Big,
Travis Cook.
Big.
This is unbelievable. Oh, that looked stiff right to the jaw. Orton is laying the fist to Superstar Steve. Hard right.
I've seen it all now, Scott.
Leland Race is still down. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I can't believe this.
I guess anybody can run to the ring and do whatever they want in New Breed Wrestling.
Well, that ain't how it works, but obviously Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. wanted to make it all even 3-on-3, and it looks like when the Puffs get going, they're leaving now. I cannot believe Cowboy Bob Orton is standing in the middle of the ring. The WWE Hall of Famer.
Vader contacts Harley and says, "Hey, we need some guys in Japan, and what can you do for us?" So Harley says, "Well, why don't you come take a look and see what kind of guys I got? I think I got some guys that can help you." So there was an excursion of the Japanese company. A lot of the office guys, a lot of higher ups, owners, co-owners of Pro Wrestling Noah that came to the United States on an excursion to find some talent, and one of the guys they were interested in was me. And so about 15 months or so after, 16 months after I started training in wrestling, I was going to Japan, which is really unheard of. So that was because of Harley. I've done more than a typical indie guy will ever get to do. Going back to Noah, I've done 14 tours for Pro Wrestling Noah, which is pretty much unheard of. They liked what they saw. They liked what I was doing, and had a fun time doing it. So I've done more than most guys will, but I'm old. I'm old and I'm beat up. So because I've done so much, my knowledge level is way above what the typical indie guy would have. Currently, I love being in the ring. Harley said it best. There's no greater place than in that squared circle under those lights. And being able to control the audience, get a reaction, whether it's a good reaction or a bad reaction, no greater feeling in the world. But it has a life expectancy to it too. So I'm at the end of that life expectancy now, but my knowledge, what I've gained over the years, is up here where everybody else is down here. So if I could pass on some of that knowledge to bring those people up, pass that knowledge on, that's kind of where I'm at this point. I love being in the ring, love doing stuff, and if I can help other guys in the process, that's the goal.
It looks like Superstar Steve is going to be wearing his mask during this match.
Well, did not expect that. A clean handshake for the start. A little code of honor there, maybe. Sizing each other up. Collar and elbow tie-up. The bigger Superstar backs Sean Patrick up into the corner. Looking at a clean break, and we get one.
Wow.
Nice.
It's completely unexpected.
Oh, the match is young. Let's see how things play out. The Superstar carrying on a conversation with fans as he works. Nice go behind. Got that waist lock. Oh, another go behind. Trying to hold that advantage. The Superstar with a nice hip toss. Hip lock takeover into a head lock.
Patrick just made it to the ropes with his feet. Ready for the count.
Patrick reverses it to a head scissors and then a clean break. Boot to the midsection and a huge chop. The Superstar quickly taking advantage. Oh, another massive chop. Elbow strike. Oh.
Like the illustrated man with chops of his own.
Eye gouge. Oh, nope, it wasn't an eye gouge. He pulled off the Superstar's mask.
No, he shouldn't do that.
Dropped it, and he stepped on it.
Well, that's not good.
That is completely unhygienic. Oh! Quick thrust kick to the face of the Superstar. And just like that, Sean Patrick is taking the upper hand in this match.
You're looking at Super Stupid Steve!
Superstar back into the corner. And use the ropes to help himself up.
A little slow to get to his feet there. I think that kick kind of rocked him.
That and the sadness of losing his mask.
Like the illustrated man trying to get the crowd behind him. Again, still taking a little bit to get used to.
Another tie-up. Wrist lock. Superstar trying to reverse, and he does. Reverses that torque. Patrick, the same. You can easily tell that these two men were trained by the same man. That man being the legendary Harley Race.
Well, Harley Race is well known in the Missouri area as well as throughout the rest of the world for wrestling fans as a hard hitter, no nonsense kind of guy, and I think that came across his face.
Superstar holding on to that chin lock. Patrick working, trying to work his way out. He does. Go behind into a hammer lock. A reversal. Back into that side headlock. Back into the ropes. Throw in. Big shoulder tackle by the Superstar.
Superstar!
Everybody knows who he is. Drop down. Swing and miss. Into the ropes, but Patrick holds on. Leapfrog. Oh, waist lock. And a roll up. 2 count. Leg sweep. And 1 count. Pace has picked up here. Again, a lot of similar moves by these two. And the Superstar takes a powder. He's going to take a break here. But again, a lot of similar moves by these two wrestlers. Moves and reversals. Easy to tell that they've been trained by the same man.
But the crowd's really letting Steve have it. Steve is by far the elder statesman of the two in the ring. But he is showing patience and great awareness. Sit on the outside and just rest up.
Patrick offered to let him in between the ropes. And
Well, Superstar Steve's no dummy. He's not going to get in there. He's going to get kicked to the face. He's going to come in the ring on his own time.
Still waiting for the Superstar to make his way back into the ring. Not certain where the referee's count is. Still waiting on the Superstar to tie back up, but Superstar must be short on his steps on his pedometer because he's taking a long walk. Oh, big cannonball from Sean Patrick to the outside. That was a high-risk move there by the young Superstar, but he was willing to take it, do what he can to finally get the Superstar back in the ring so he can try to get to that victory. Try to lariat. Oh! The Superstar with an elevation and a knee, and then a double stomp to the abdomen. And now raining down fists.
Well, he's got to show him whose ring that is. You can't let the young guy.
Superstar pulling off a move there that Patrick can't. Grabbed his hair. Another big, thunderous chop from the Superstar. Patrick firing back with some forearms. That boot to the breadbasket's going to drop you every time. Face into the turnbuckle. And a huge kick to the back. Superstar gets a 2 count. Superstar has moved from fist to feet. Dropped to a lot of knees and kicks in his arsenal.
This is turning into a slugfest.
Again, grabbing Sean Patrick by the hair. Big chop.
You know, he's going to feel those chops in the morning, but fortunately, with all the tattoos, I'm not going to see him.
Patrick able to block the Superstar's attempts to drive him into the turnbuckle. Big European uppercut. Create a little bit of space, maybe a chance to catch his breath. Hammer throw into the corner. Goes in. And a monkey flip. Successful. Again with that big knee to the breadbasket. Side Russian leg sweep by the Superstar. Controlled that near side leg.
Oh, that
but only
count
got
seemed a
the
little
2.
slow.
Oh, I think our referee has been fairly consistent this evening. But the Superstar, after taking that walk, he's come back in. He's got control of this match at this point.
Again, that's that experience edge that comes into play.
Another forearm. Just raining these forearm blows in. Patrick strikes back, but eats another one. Big kick. Every time Sean Patrick starts to build a little bit of momentum, the Superstar just cuts him off.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your cardio is when you take a fist or a knee to the gut.
Or a big stomp to the abdomen just like that. Superstar taking a little bit of time to jaw with the fans. Not really wise given Sean Patrick, younger man with probably better cardio, a chance to recuperate.
Yeah, but Superstar Steve is confident in his abilities. He's been doing this a long time. He's fought a lot of up-and-comers before. He's been able to handle them with ease.
Got the mount in the corner and raining down rights. Setting the Superstar up with some kind of a maneuver. Kind of a wheelbarrow type slam.
It was a close one. It was a long
Just
two.
a 2 count.
I think it would behoove Superstar Steve to roll and take a breather on the outside right now. He needs to regroup himself and get back into this match.
They're both pretty taxed at this point. This has been a very physical match. He's had a couple of bouts of a flurry of a lot of quick moves and strikes. Steve back to working with those legs, kicks and knees.
He's really working
Big
on that midsection.
body slam. Setting up Patrick for a move off the corner. Oh! He went for the big press, but Sean Patrick got those knees up.
I know those knees looked a little low there, Bob.
The superstar is now struggling. Sean Patrick trying to get to his feet. Dodges that splash by the superstar. Again, using his quickness to avoid the offense from the superstar. Throw into the ropes. Big knee strike. Big jumping knee strike from the Illustrated Man. And a drop kick. And now we're starting to see some of that high-flying offense from the Illustrated Man, Sean Patrick. Sling blade, beautifully done, taking the superstar off of his feet. And a low lariat, sliding lariat. Just some really innovative offense here from the Illustrated Man. Hooks the leg, but he only gets a 2 count.
It's going to take more than that to pin Superstar Steve.
Crowd is chanting for Patrick. Knee strikes from the superstar. Oh, and a back elbow. He went for the big boot. Schoolboy. But just a 2 count. Sean Patrick, small package. Just a 2 again. But those quick pins and forcing superstar to kick out, that takes a lot out of you. Superstar. Schoolboy, handful of tights, and a handful of tights is what gets the superstar, Steve, this victory.
Experience wins the day. It was a fantastic matchup. I believe the right person won. Experience is always going to beat youthful exuberance in my book. And Steve has more experience than almost anybody else here in New Jersey.